Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the main event with Kevin and Mia. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Mia.
And this is season 3, episode number 84. We have entered our Spooktober.
Spooktober, look at that.
She did that.
Isn't that awesome?
She did
cool.
that. That's all me.
I'm researching and figuring out how to do better than this. I will, because I'm stubborn. We'll figure out how to make an animated background. StreamYard limits stuff, so in order for us, I think we did it one time where it was a looped video for the background.
That's what our backgrounds have been the last.
So why couldn't we do that with an animated thing?
Because we were running it from the gateway. We weren't running it directly through StreamYard.
Well, we'll figure
different
stuff
source
out, but we're gonna make it so it's stuff's going on in the background.
Yes. And so we've got some exciting news that we want to start the show right off with. First of all, if you are watching us on Facebook, you can do so on Facebook. You can check us out on the Kevin B Entertainment Facebook page, the Kevin B Entertainment Facebook group. You can also check us out on the Kevin B Entertainment YouTube channel. And we are now streaming live on Twitch and Twitter.
Yes. The only thing that sucks about that is not everybody can see everybody's comments.
And I think that even includes us. But
that even includes us. So
welcome to the show, Frank Beal, Stephanie Smock, Alfred Pennyworth, Jason Grass, and Peter Anthony.
Yes, welcome. Hello.
Yes, and last month's winner of our giveaway was Stephanie Smock, and she won 9 bottles of hot sauce from the Hill Gardens. And we've got to get with Jason and Jen and get those because the plan is this weekend we will be hand delivering those to you, Stephanie. And that'll be a good time.
With other surprises as well.
Yes, other things and
other
stuff.
Things.
So let's get right into thanking our sponsors first of all. That way we can talk about our giveaway for October. I'm very excited about this.
Yeah, it's a new month, new giveaway, and new the names that were in there before they get tossed out. So it's a new month. So share, and guess the beats me. And
that's right.
If you want to support us in any way, donations also get you another name put in the giveaway.
That is correct. And before we thank our sponsors, we want to we need to make this announcement. Welcome to the show, Nathan Smock. That wasn't the announcement, but welcome to the show. As of Saturday, Kevin B Entertainment is no longer distributed or sponsored or syndicated through Hanging with Web Show Media Group or Web TV. There's no hard feelings or anything, no juicy gossip that can be thrown around. It just, I decided I want to take Kevin B Entertainment in a different direction, and we came to the agreement that it was all good. So we wish Hanging with Web Show Media Group and Web TV and all of its producers and creators the best of luck moving forward. I'm sure that they're going to continue creating excellent content. We just won't be part of that. So
we're hoping that we're turning a new leaf and new. I know I've been figuring out some new stuff. I mean, if you didn't catch the beginning, I did a little logo thing for KBE.
If you didn't catch it, here it is.
There it is. So that's cool.
I could do that all night long. That's awesome. I love it.
I'm figuring out new things with stuff. There's like all kinds of cool stuff on the internet that you can do.
There is.
And I'm going to find it, and I'm going to bring KBE in the main event, hopefully to another level.
Absolutely.
So I think that's a big deal for us.
That's a big thing for me. I love playing with that. I'm like, dude, that's awesome.
And that was just learning. I was just starting to learn that. That was the first creation I ever did. And I can do so much more. I mean, like the post about that were on Twitch and Twitter and stuff. I mean, that little Tweety bird that was flying, that was so cool.
Yep.
Yes. I just discovered Canva today because I am trying to create a GIF because with StreamYard, the program that we stream live, you cannot, in order for us to have a video background, we have to use another source. We can't use StreamYard. We have to hook up another laptop or something and run it through there and then have it run in the background. But you can use a GIF. So I'm hoping to learn. Today I had a lot to do. But today I just started digging into how to make your own GIFs and how to use them with StreamYard. So I'm hoping that by next show, I'll have something really cool going on back here.
Either way, this is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I love how I didn't intend that it was going to be. Yeah, who is Facebook user?
I think, now correct me if I'm wrong, but the one that shows up as Facebook user, I think is Sandy, DJ's mom.
Oh, yes. You said that. Hey, yeah, so, that is you. Say hello.
Who the hell is Facebook user?
Frank. Who the hell is Facebook user?
And I also want to give a huge shout out to Frank Beal. I won't go into any details, but he knows why I'm saying thank you. And you have no idea how much we appreciate you, Frank.
I think he really loves our show, and he doesn't want to see us go anywhere. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, he wants to see us go.
Further. But I mean, he doesn't want to see us go bye-bye.
Yeah.
He wants to keep us around.
Still don't know why, but
I'm just hoping that I feel good about these new changes.
Me too.
That are gonna be happening. With not just with KB, with the main event, but with KB too.
That's right.
Your new show. I mean, the first show, you learned a little stuff.
Well, you see, the thing is, like, one thing that I learned is that yes, we are broadcasting to Facebook. This is the reason why I push so hard to get us onto Twitch and Twitter, and I'm hoping that I can stay on Twitch with the Friday Night Frights, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get kicked off or not.
Why?
Well, because I believe that their rules are no violence.
Oh.
But you see people playing video games that have violence in them, so I got to look more into that before Friday.
Right. People are playing banned. Like Black Ops and stuff like that on that, and you're blowing people up right in front of you. I mean, that's not right.
But let's see. Alfred says he was like that with me on Twitch yesterday, and I was laughing as he said, "Who the hell are you?" Oh, I'm like, who the hell is that? Let's put in
18 plus.
Okay, well, and what I did was I checked off the box. It said that the content coming from Kevin B Entertainment is not intended for kids. Period. When there is something that I'm going to put out there that is for kids, I will figure that out when the time comes. I don't see me putting anything up there that's just for kids. Who knows? Maybe I'll start a puppet show.
That background makes me realize I need a tan. It's a little too late for that.
I'm a little white. Winter. A lot white. So again, welcome everybody. Thank you all for joining us. As of right now, I see 14 people in the feed, and that's got to be a combination of. There's got to be somebody on, well, other than Steph. I'm hoping there's somebody else on there on Twitch too. But I haven't seen anybody say anything from Twitter. Usually the little emblem will show up next to whatever feed they're on. Yeah,
you can see whether they're on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook. Or did we even get through our sponsors?
We never started because you didn't let me.
All right. I'm your creeper. Laugh out loud.
Sir Doom. Yeah, but I know who you are, Nate.
Oh, Nate. Oh, yeah. I was on there.
You
last
can creep
night.
on us all you want, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Creeper.
let's go ahead and go through our sponsors, because our sponsors
They're awesome.
they're not only awesome, but they're what keep us going.
Mhm.
So we'll start right at the top of the list. We'll go with, that's right, Stan Terrell from
Area code 207-227-8680 for all your property maintenance, soon to be snow plowing, carpentry, leather goods needs. He has a Facebook page. Look up The Boneyard. And he also, at the end of the credits, they have his web address. And he's
And-
also selling hats for what, the $10?
Yes, the baseball caps. Hold on just a
He's
moment.
going to show you the picture. Hold on.
He's selling
Yeah.
baseball caps. The leather baseball caps are $15 a piece, and all the other hats are $10 a piece.
Yes.
Now, I was looking for the banner, because I believe that there is a banner right here, boom, that will tell us all about how to get in touch with Stan Terrell from the Boneyard.
Look at that. I chimed in on that too.
Well,
See, I could do a flashy banner, but you could still does it when you do your banner, does it mute our mics automatically?
my banner?
When you do your KBE, does it mute our mics?
You talking the
Yeah.
Yeah, that one does, because that's a video.
Oh, because
Anytime
I
you-
could do a cool thing for stands too. It's just you like saying the Boneyard. So it's kind of hard unless I have you record it. But
Lady?
you like doing it during the show.
You will say that with respect and with the proper effect. The Boneyard.
You got my laugh at the end.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to save
What?
that. That sounded pretty creepy.
You're pretty creepy, all right. Okay.
1, 2. Okay.
Are you done?
No. Do I have to be?
We're in for a good night, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, we want to give a huge shout out to
Me, MD Designs, cause I do stuff too. We put an echo on that. You never put an echo on that.
I thought I'd beef it up a little bit and make you look good, sound good.
I do stuff too.
And as always, a huge shout out to Josh Bauer from J Bauer Art.
Josh Bauer.
For all of your graphic design and artistic needs, get a hold of Josh Bauer at jbauerart.com. You can also find his stuff on jbauerartshop.com. You can email him at jbauerart@gmail.com. You can find him on facebook.com/jbauerart and on Instagram under jbauerart. We love you, Josh. Josh is responsible for the Kevin B Entertainment
logo
in the
in
back,
our opening,
or the main event logo in the back. The the main event show open. Good God, I can't even talk. So yeah, and if you tell Josh that you heard about him from us, he'll do something. He might even do a little dance. You never know. He's a little unpredictable at times.
The man with the gold paintbrush. Yes, he is. He is
Yes.
an amazing artist.
I concur.
I totally want that Christmas Story house that he painted.
Oh, I know.
He's got to put the leg in the window.
He's got to. He's got to.
I'm gonna make him.
might say,
when
"Don't
I
tell
get the
me what to
money, I'm gonna be like, Josh, I want that, and it has to have the leg.
You
I
put
actually-
the leg up.
I actually have the lamp leg with Charlie looking up at it, like, you know, when he first got it. Or is that his name? Is that Charlie? Yeah, I think
You're the one that's all about that movie.
I got the lamp ornament. Yeah.
Okay, so moving on. Excuse me. Wow, water went down the wrong hole. As always, a huge shout out to Terry McIver from TMI Prints.
Terry McIver, TMI Prince.
Terry McIver is responsible for That's right. The Kevin B Entertainment logo. And he's also responsible for assisting me in rebranding what is now known as Kevin B Entertainment. So thank you very much, Terry. You are not only responsible for that, but Terry is also an avid sharer of all of our content. And we can't thank him enough.
He shares the podcasts and stuff that I have no idea about.
Yeah,
that
he shares everything that we do. Yep. So, and last, but certainly, most certainly not least, and this month's sponsor for our giveaway is Peter Anthony from Peter Anthony Productions.
Peter Anthony Productions.
You know you've made it big when she's singing your name.
I put a little curl on the end of that. That
was
nice.
That was gnarly. Okay, so wondering
the dodgy fella.
What's the giveaway, Kevin? What's the giveaway? Kevin and Mia, what are you guys giving away?
What are we giving away? I don't even really know. I knew it was Peter Anthony. I just didn't know exactly what was being given away.
I'm waiting for Peter to chime in, and probably most likely
I need this one too.
He may sass me, but I don't think so. So he did leave it up to me as to what to give away. Why are you touching stuff? You're screwing me up. Now.
That's what I was going to do.
What, screw me up?
No, what it says right there. Boom.
Oh. Okay. So this month's giveaway is sponsored by none other than Peter Anthony. And this is what we're giving away. I don't know if you all can see this. I'll show you the bigger version. This is the photograph. This is a autographed photograph of, backwards. Peter Anthony. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name correctly, Peter, but I think that's Sine Lutzis. And I'm not sure who the feller is in the back. But this is a autographed photo from the Rose Blood film, and his character's name is General Brackbauer. And I meant to get a clip to show the film, but I've had so much going on I forgot. So the giveaway is that photo, a magnet of the same photo, and then we also have, which by the way, the magnet is also autographed by Peter Anthony. And this one here is
Lincoln.
It's also a magnet. It's Lar Park Lincoln standing next to Jason Voorhees, played by, that's right, Jason Brooks, or as everybody calls him, and I should probably start addressing him like that before he comes to my house and has a talk to me, the immortal Jason Brooks. And this is also autographed by Peter Anthony. So get those 3 awesome prizes. And Mia, tell them how they can win.
Well, you can like and share this video. Sorry, Robert. He's in Facebook jail.
Well, he's not in YouTube jail. Screw Facebook.
No. If you share the YouTube link, I will also know. So please share away. You'll still get your name put into the drawing. So either Facebook or YouTube. Or I think you can share Twitch. I'm not sure if you can share Twitch.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works.
The whole tweeting thing, I'm not sure how I'm gonna figure that out. I don't think it really tells me exactly who shared it. It'll tell me like how many. I'll have to look into that.
I don't know.
But I usually go by Facebook and YouTube as far as the drawings are concerned, because those. Mia put us all in Facebook jail the other day. That was not my fault. It was funny that morning because I was just so sick of people getting offended so easily. I mean, there's a plant, I can't remember its scientific name, zebra, whatever. The name of it is Wandering Jew, and people get so offended in my gardening name groups with that name that they end up, it was to the point where they reported posts. So it was like 3 or 4 times a day people were posting this and people were getting offended. It got reported to the point where the group disappeared because it got banned.
See ya.
And it's funny because this one was, hi, these are houseplants. And the one that didn't get booted was, hi, these are not houseplants. And guess what plants those are? That didn't get booted, but the other one got booted. But anyways, I was so pissed off that morning. And I said, y'all need to find someplace else to go to because I've had it with Facebook. And then, meow, it disappeared. Gonzo for a few hours. I really think that he felt the heat and that they need.
It really doesn't matter what we think
up
on that subject,
Yeah.
actually.
Anyways.
So you digressed completely. So continue telling them how they can enter the drawing.
Yeah. Like and share this video. And donations. You can either support us with the donations, and that'll get a name into the drawing.
Absolutely.
Guess that beats me. If you guess the beats me, that also puts your name in for the drawing.
Yeah, that gets you put in an extra time.
Mm-hmm.
So
now, you have what? 2? You have 3 possible ways of each show. You have 3 possible ways of getting into the drawing.
That's right.
Whether sharing, guessing, or one person gets 3 ways because only one person wins on the beats me. But
that's right. You have to win it. So now, as I say every show, if you or someone you know that has a business and would like to sponsor Kevin B Entertainment, you can do so by getting a hold of me at area code 207-762-1478.
Him, not Mia. Almost sound like you said Mia.
Get a hold of the owner.
Get a hold of him because I don't have nothing to do with the business. I have creative.
She is my creative control.
I am creative control or whatever
so
you want to call it.
Area code 207-762-1478, and I'll tell you everything that you need to know in order to become a sponsor. You can become a monthly sponsor of our giveaways, or you could sponsor us like some. I have to keep one of our sponsors kind of anonymous because, well, they're not technically a business yet. But if you're not a business and you would like to also support us and you'd like to do that on a financial level, you can do that by going to paypal.me/Kevin B Entertainment. Please do not use the friends and family method. Go ahead and just click on whatever it is that they tell you to click do and make that happen that way. You'll also notice that I'm still running all the same banners and whatnot. It's because I took everything that I had from the other source and brought it to this new source.
He's smart.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'm rather thrifty when it comes to trying to eliminate more work for myself. So
I even have a feeling there's more to this than. He's an IT guy. He works on computers and stuff for the college.
No, I don't. I work on audio, video equipment in the classrooms. Okay, that's my job.
All he does. But he
they don't trust me with computers.
I find him to be pretty smart when it comes to the ins and outs of the computer, the ins and outs of programs and Facebook and stuff like that. He has.
No.
I can just imagine the stuff that's in this StreamYard that we don't even know about that he has not figured out yet. I mean, he's had Adobe photo video stuff for like 5 years now or longer, and he's still figuring out. He's just figuring out some of the cool stuff that does. I haven't even. That's way too much. I'm gonna have to start watching videos on that program.
Yeah.
Watch YouTube videos on how to run.
Thank you, Frank. Oh, jumping. So Facebook user says.
Nice.
Don't worry, I'll take care of beats me. So the only one I can think of that is Autumn. Because Autumn has won.
She's
Oh, well, she won last week's.
Frank won the time last week's.
Yes. No, not last week's. The
Week.
one before, I think. Yeah, it was the one with shoot. What was the song? I don't remember.
It was the one with the longest circuit. Was Dream On? Wasn't it Aerosmith Dream On or something like that?
It was the Aerosmith song anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here. Hold on, because I'm getting caught up, trying to catch up on the comments. Gotta run, have a great show, and even better week.
Thanks, Terry, for joining in. It's
thank
probably
you,
like
Terry.
2:30 in the morning there. So thanks for
Give or take.
chiming in for the time that you did. We appreciate all that you do. Thank you.
Absolutely. Take care of yourself. Be safe.
No F-bomb. Yeah, me and Kevin did a little. I swear he needs to get a camera going for behind the scenes, because man, we effed it before the show. I think we got our F's out, and hopefully we'll go the whole show without any F's. So we'll see.
And if we don't, well, guess what?
Sweet emotion, yeah.
That's what you guys signed up for. You guys keep coming back for more. We're holding at 16 strong according to that count. I'm impressed.
Oh, you just said something. It went down to 13. Way to go.
Well, Terry just popped off, so.
Knobs.
Yeah,
knobs. Get the F out of here. All right.
Okay, before we go on to the next segment, we still have one more thing to do.
Yes.
One more thing. So, hey guys, last week was the premiere of Friday Night Frights with Kevin B.
I had fun. Unfortunately, I had to take not unfortunately, but
you had to leave early.
I had to leave early because my daughter had a friend over and I had to take her home. So I missed the very end of the show. I thought I'd catch the very, very end of it, but I guess it was almost done when I left as it was. But I had a good time watching the movie, and
I had fun.
I really thought I was just going to be there for the chat and watch something else, but
not so much.
No, I stuck around. I had a good time. I think, other people should come join in, on Fridays. It's awesome. I think pop some popcorn and sit back and watch Halloween, a scary movie.
Well, or what's considered a horror movie.
I might not be there for all of them, because when you get to the gore and stuff, I really have
see, that's the
hard
thing.
time
I don't
with
know
the
if I'm going to be
gore.
able to pull off doing all the gore, especially if I'm going on Twitch. I've got to research that, because
The ones that really spook me are the paranormal ones.
Yeah, well,
Insidious and stuff like that.
Like
That's
you can
movies
bet your
really freak me
ass
out.
that once Peter Anthony's Rose Blood hits, we're watching the whole film, and I don't care if I get kicked off Twitch or not. I'll take that risk.
They can't. I don't see. That's not.
We will
copyright.
watch it.
We have the producers.
It's not.
Permission.
It's not for that one. It wouldn't be about copyrights. It would be about the gore.
Oh.
But I don't care. I'll take that chance.
But like you said earlier, there's freaking video games that
well,
are just as gross and just
I'm gonna
as
look.
bad.
I'm gonna look more into it and make sure that we don't
look
run
at
into any
GTA.
problems.
There's a lot of stuff in GTA that's like, wow. I mean, him and Haley were playing it for a while, and the stuff that between the sex and the violence and the drugs and like, wow. Yeah, and there's trying to censor a bunch of stuff. Yeah, never mind. It's a whole nother topic. Yeah. Stupid.
So, last week was the premiere of Friday Night Frights with Kevin B. We held about probably 8 viewers. I'll say 10 just because it feels better. But we had a good
Lord
time.
knows you probably did.
It was a good combination of being able to watch the film together and conversation. And on that show, I was actually able to put up people's comments without it covering my face, because I was able to do something different with the set.
And between Bobby and Frank, they shared, during the show, people were sharing tidbits and information about the movie. We watched the 1960s Little Shop of Horrors, and
And last week,
cool.
I got kicked off of Facebook, which I thought maybe Facebook had just failed, but come to find out, they booted me off because they're claiming that the copyright BS. And so I sent a nice well, not so nice message to Facebook.
Yeah, y'all blame me for
Now,
Facebook.
I will
crash
I'll take full credit for that. I was
'cause
like,
of
you
his
know what?
rude
You know what? The film that I watched was the original Little Shop of Horrors, which was never copyrighted, ever. That was free domain, free for everybody.
Yeah, because he didn't think it was going to be
The
as
director,
popular.
the director of the movie
right?
never copyrighted it because he didn't think that it was going to get any further than where it went. And then once it took off, he still didn't copyright it. But Facebook's full of crap. That movie is not copyrighted, and I actually got it from YouTube. And if you don't believe me, go check on YouTube. I'll bet you $100 right now out of somebody else's wallet that my video is still up on our Kevin B Entertainment YouTube channel because I did nothing wrong. And I'm going to do the same damn thing this week with a different movie. This week, check this out.
Are you a fan of horror films? If so, have we got the show for you. Kevin B Entertainment presents Friday Night Fright with Kevin B, a show dedicated just to horror movies. Friday nights at 9 p.m., Kevin Blood talks about horror films that he's watched. There will be watch parties and interviews with people from some of these films. Tune in every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Kevin B Entertainment. If you dare.
I can't eat popcorn either. I don't feel bad.
So this week's film is 1932 White Zombie. Now, I've never actually seen the film, and I still got to do a
I've
little
never
bit.
seen that either. That I'm curious.
I gotta do a little more research so I can get some tidbit facts and whatnot for the film. But that's the film that we'll be watching Friday night. So please tell everybody you know. First F-bomb.
Oh no. Yeah, that came from you, not us. That wasn't live from us.
I think on Twitch we're Kevin B Entertain. I can't remember.
It's all lowercase, all Kevin B Entertainment. I imagine you'd find you just typing in Kevin B Entertainment.
I would think if you search,
I think it's just
search
like
for
Kevin
it.
B Entertainment period or something like that. I can't remember.
Give me just a second, Frank. I'm looking to see. I'm so confused with everything that I do now that
I'm hoping soon, within the next couple weeks, to have a little video of my own to be adding to the collection at KBE. We'll see when it gets closer to the time. It's just going to be like probably just a few minute video. But
so yeah, keep talking because I'm trying to see if I can find out what we're called on.
Kevin B Entertainment 1.
Yes, look under Kevin B Entertainment 1, Frank.
1.
Dude,
Yeah. Search Corey sucks. Sriracha Corey.
Yes,
sucks.
all one word.
All one word. Kevin B Entertainment 1 on Twitch.
Yes. And if you're on Twitter, you might not be able to find us under Kevin B Entertainment, but if you look for KBE Worldwide.
Worldwide.
That's right. Got my boats and hoes.
Got my boats in.
Instead of Prestige Worldwide.
Wow. You got
Step
a boat, but I ain't no hoe.
We could take your hoe from the backyard and put it in
Yeah,
there,
we
and then
got-
I
we
got
got a
boats and
couple-
hoe.
I got a couple hoes I could put on there. It says we're offline.
I don't know why it's saying we're offline because it's telling me I'm streaming.
Yeah, it said we're streaming. Says we're on. We're going.
Yeah, I don't.
We're doing it.
I thought we were supposed to go automatically when you click on. Well, we can't be offline. Steph's watching us on Twitch.
Yeah.
Bam, got it. Okay, so now that we're
All right.
all
Are
done
you all set?
doing tech
Take
support
another
for
dab
Frank,
there, Frank.
jumpins, man.
Take another dab. Figure out where we're at and what you're doing, and then dab.
Yeah, a little dab will do you all right and do you right out. So before we get into the happy birthdays, I do believe there's one that's not on the list, but I did happen to see it today. So I believe I'm correct when I say happy birthday to Alex. He turns 10 today. That's Nate and Steph's
Oh,
son.
happy birthday,
Alex.
Alex.
So I caught that on Facebook and I was like, oh, I didn't know that. So happy birthday, Alex. And for the rest of you that are having birthdays today or within that time frame that we say happy birthday,
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you, and many more.
happy birthday.
You sounded like Santa Claus.
Ha, ha, ha.
You sounded like Santa.
So happy birthday to Trisha Webb, Sam Burton, Guy Cormier, Daniel Golembuski.
You did that very good.
Did I do that okay? Ariel Mattoon, Logan O'Clair, James D. Hayes, and Fred Doak.
Carrie Ever Alley, Serenity Blood, Sandra Kinney, Dennis Jalbert, Buddy Bangs, Marissa Green, Charlene Norris, and Marie Carney. Happy birthday to you.
So happy birthday to all of you.
Yes.
So,
And if we missed your birthday, then we're probably not friends on Facebook.
that's right.
And we're sorry.
So Frank is trying to set up to monitor all 3 streams at once.
That's what I was doing last night. I had, when he was on the test, I was on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch until all 3 of them crashed on me. So my computer could only handle one at a time, I guess. So I had to choose.
Yeah. So if you're on Twitch or Twitter rather, I don't believe you can comment. But if you are looking for us on Twitter, look for KBE Worldwide. That's capital K, capital B, capital E, capital W, lowercase ORLD.
I don't understand with the
WYDE.
Instagram where Facebook and Instagram are connected. Why we couldn't?
It's not Instagram, it's Twitter.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Well, Instagram doesn't let you post like
video,
like
long
shows.
videos.
It's all like little clips and
Stupid.
So am I missing out on comments watching on Facebook? I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. And now I'm lost as to who Facebook user is now. I thought it was Sandy, but then I don't know. I don't know why it's coming up with just a Facebook user. Seems the AVG antivirus snuck into my laptop and has got it squirrely using 3 different source computers.
That's probably what mine did last night too. Probably because it is autumn.
Okay, it's autumn.
That's okay. I don't know. The only Jason is commenting on Facebook. Frank is. Are they the only ones that are commenting on Facebook?
Has anybody else seen Autumn's? Well, yeah, because Frank was like, "Who the hell is Facebook user?"
You won't be able to see from the ones from YouTube or the ones from Twitch. Only we can see them, and we tried to put them on the screen so you guys can see them where you can't see them in the feed.
You can only see Facebook comments on Facebook, YouTube comments on YouTube, and Twitch comments on Twitch. I want a real user count. Okay, well, I'm seeing 12 right now.
I only see my own. Maybe it's because you're not signed in. That might be because you're not.
That is weird because
that is weird.
It's only coming up as Facebook user. See, look.
Yeah, you only come up as Facebook user. That's weird. I know after that thing, was it Sunday? When did that happen? Monday when Facebook went out? I think it was Monday.
I think it was Monday.
I've noticed some weird things happening like today, and Kevin saw it. So I wasn't completely losing my mind unless I finally pushed him into my little crazy zone too. And he's seeing shit too. Every time I clicked on something, I got a little tiny red circle about the size of a dime, and it was like going around in circles. Like I explained it. I could describe it as like when you're playing a game and you go to shoot something and you're on your target, and it's like like that. But it was a red little circle thing. It was just so weird. And after the whole Facebook thing went down, I changed my password, but kind of makes me think.
Yeah, I changed my Facebook password. Actually, I think it was yesterday. I changed it.
Yeah, after that,
Red circle of doom. My Facebook would not let me comment.
Huh. See, I could comment, and just every time I clicked on anything pertaining to Facebook, like my messages, my somebody's post, it would it was weird. Never saw that before. I don't trust Facebook.
Well, I'm glad that we're looking good on all the other platforms.
Yeah.
Because eventually, if Facebook keeps acting the way it is,
We may not be.
I will stop broadcasting our show to Facebook and go just through YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
I think we're not too far away from seeing this platform disappearing anyways.
Well, that's what happens, Zuckerberg.
That's what happens when you don't take care of your shit and you get too bigger than you think you're gonna, and you can't control it, and you start getting threatened by other corporations and threatened to get banned from other corporations. You can't even take care of the crap. I mean, it's awful.
Okay, so I believe it is now time for...
Preach it, man. Oh, pet of the week.
So here is our pet of the week.
Aww.
Pretty girl.
Oh, that's our pretty girl, Sophie. She is roughly what? She's like 6 years old now. We got her in 2015, I believe, when we first moved in the house.
I don't remember.
But that is our baby Sophie. She's a pretty girl.
So Frank's Twitch username is Rubber Biscuit 555. Okay.
Whatever you say, Frank. I'll have to find you on Twitch. Mine's Nana G 42078 is Nana G.
Nana G.
Nana G.
Not to be confused with Bubba G.
No, because
Bubba J.
my soon-to-be business is Nana's Garden, so I put Nana G.
And that's right. The Twitch stream for Kevin B Entertainment is under Kevin B Entertainment 1. And if you're looking to find us on Twitter, we are, I believe, KBE Worldwide.
We've gone global.
Well, we are. Well,
you almost had us. Nanny.
I won't read it, but I'll put it up. I
I
didn't say it. It wasn't us. If we didn't say it.
I didn't say it.
We didn't drop the F-bomb.
Not yet. I'm sure it's coming, but...
Well, you never know. Okay, so...
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, it is. It's time for...
That's weird.
Now, you didn't tell me ahead of time. Am I supposed to run this first?
At the end.
Or at the end.
Yeah.
All right.
This week was actually inspired by none other than he gave me the idea of this week's That's Weird, and I think it's pretty cool.
There's sometimes when you see stuff in movies and you wonder, is that real? Well, we were having a conversation, and I said, here's something that's weird. May or may not be true. I don't know. Look it up. So I told her, I said, look this up. I said, because if this is true, this is really weird. So she looked it up, and it actually is something real. So
yeah,
there you go.
This week's That's Weird is where the Devil's Kettle waterfall to nowhere really goes. On a Brule River
Devil's Kettle sounds twisted, I know, but the place is just named after a waterfall. Technically, it's not a normal waterfall. It goes into this hole, and it doesn't come out. The scientist guys dropped all kinds of things down there, but nothing ever surfaces. Maybe it's another dimension. Or, you know, just really deep.
Pretty weird.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
Okay, so okay, what did Mia do now? All right, so we're getting reports that we are not streaming, which is really weird. I'm being told we're dead in the water. So I'm not sure what's going on here, guys. I believe we're still recording. I'm not sure what's going on with Facebook. Are we also dead on Twitch and on YouTube?
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
Well, there.
Okay, so
It was a little boring skit in a ways. Y'all didn't miss that much, but
that ain't the point.
I know.
The point is that we got taken off the air, and I want to know why.
It was probably just a glitch or something.
And what else is new?
Exactly.
But I don't know how. I'm gonna have to go back and see what's going on Twitch and see if anything even came out of that. But so, all right, so we're up.
The whole segment was gone.
The whole segment was gone. Yeah, well, it was recorded, so you'll be able to watch the replay, I guess.
Bobby, welcome, Bobby.
Yes, welcome, Bobby Tyler.
I was wondering where you were. You're usually here watching us. You've become addicted to us.
Hey, we're better than drugs, I think. I don't care what anybody says. I think we're better than drugs. So,
we make you laugh.
Yeah, so
sometimes.
that was, for those of you that didn't catch, I don't know where we got kicked from.
We got kicked off from like all three of them. Friggin'.
I don't know what happened.
All of a sudden, YouTube was gone. Facebook was gone. Just like, and it was all through my segment of that's weird. So. Sit on my Facebook. We're all down at the same time. Yeah. I know, right? Wow.
Frank, you're awful. I believe that's the YouTube link right there.
Yeah, who knows?
That's unusual for StreamYard to dump on us like that, but right now I don't know. We'll look into it and see what happens. At least with this StreamYard that we've got, now that we've got StreamYard of our own, I can offer feedback, and it actually comes from me, and they'll know who I am.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks. I mean, I think we talk about this every show. Our location, we are like out in the willy whackers, and we had a hard time even trying to find internet that would run out to us. So,
which tomorrow I'm going to look into other options and see if I can find anything better.
What we run on is like satellite, and that's wonky half the time. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that could factor into why I believe you're a Russian bot. Because I mean, who else would just?
I got no problem with the Russians. They haven't done anything to me.
No, don't. I already been called racist one time this week. I don't want to get called racist again. God. That's what I was pissed off Monday about, is because I was called a racist, inconsiderate, and I didn't have manners.
Well, whatever.
Whatever, you pansy ass. Panty bunchers. That's what I got pissed off about, because I call people panty bunchers.
Okay, so we are bringing back a segment from season 1 that everybody seemed to love so much. Only this...
We're showing our new one.
Yes. Only this one here has been revamped a bit, and I'm really hoping that everybody enjoys it.
I'm going to enjoy it. This is the first time I've seen this, too. I haven't seen... I wasn't here. I wasn't exactly in the room. I know everyone's a racist. You can be a racist. Just shut up, Mia. But yeah, I didn't see you. I didn't watch the recordings or nothing. So this is going to be a treat for me too.
Well, it was a treat for me because it wasn't me that had to do it. So, if you would be so kind, madam,
Absolutely.
ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you can hear what I'm saying, because especially when you have an accent like mine, you got to be careful with your words because people don't understand anything, okay? So bear up with me. I'm here to defend the second oldest trade in the history of humanity. If you're not aware about the first one, just Google it, okay? Anyhow, the first one and the second one has been very bad use lately. So as you know, they want to call it illusionist, magician. I'm trying to represent that art and tell you part of the story of it, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, to bear up with this is going to be an audience participation show, which means I'm going to be pretending that I'm doing something, and you will be pretending that you're enjoying it, okay? And that's the first illusion. Hopefully we can keep up with that. The second thing is to tell you that in the past, there have been magicians are considered dishonest, liars. I'm not like that. I'm an honest liar, okay? Also, I don't do this for the money. I don't need money. I have a paper route, so no problem. I can show you. The thing is, as magicians, well, we always are like broke. You know, we have a couple of credit cards. Our financial situation is a little bit in crisis, but we try to engage you in our activities. So hopefully you can bear up with me and have some fun. Thank you very much. This story is a love story. Like, you know, people who go to Verona and remember the story of Romeo and Juliet, which, by the way, was from Shakespeare, was not real, but people try to celebrate those things, and, you know, they believe in whatever. So we have the Queen of Hearts, very powerful, very beautiful woman, and the Joker. You know, the Joker is infatuated with the Queen and wants to have an affair with her, even that she is the Queen. And, you know, the King of Hearts is not present, you know, is fighting in Afghanistan and Iraq and all those things, and has to be leaving her completely alone. So she is presenting some symptoms, ladies and gentlemen, symptoms of an itch. You know, a 7-year-old itch. And she tells to the only confidant that she has, which is the Joker, is, help me, I have an itch. And the Joker has to confess, I also have an issue, my lady, and it's the fact that I'm falling head over heels for you. And she says, no, mine is an itch. He says, do you know what itch I have? He says, no, I'm not aware. He says, it's the bra. Can you remove my bra? Of course, the Joker is like, sure, lady, with pleasure, I will do it. So he helps her. And of course, you know, this is the Queen and the Joker, so it has to be very, very clear. So she's facing the other way, he's facing the other way, like he's not noticing, and he's like, I will scratch your back, my lady, and remove that itch from you. And she's like, yes, please go deeper. Says, cover me with your clothes to avoid someone to see me without the bra. And she takes the shirt. So by now, the Joker is covering the Queen, okay? She can show her back. But in a certain point, she's worried. How about if the king come back from Iraq and sees these things? So she picks out for a little bit. You can see her face looking, and there's nobody there. So she goes inside to get her back scratched. As you can see, there is her clothes. Nothing can see. But the problem is when a little bit of her head comes out and a little bit of her clothes stays like in the middle. At that moment, exactly, you know what happened, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. The king arrives, and the king, with all his anger, establishes a punishment for them, and is to be chopped off in half. So the figure remains of one part of her body with clothes and the other part of her body with no clothes. Don't get caught on that point, ladies and gentlemen. Be careful with what you do. Thank you so much. We will see you with some more magic. Thank you.
That was pretty cool.
I like. Let's see, Bob. We got to catch up on some of these comments here. Let's see.
The paper route. Yeah,
paper
that
route.
was funny.
So we will put your comments up as we can, as long as they're not like forever long and great big long ones, you know, that create a problem and cover up our faces. But so I hope you guys enjoyed that. The very first season, I did Kevin's Illusion of the Week, and I did one magic trick per show.
Hello, my sister.
Yes, welcome. Vicky. Glad
That
you
was
could join
pretty
us.
cool. Like I said, I haven't seen any of these tricks. I've seen some of Raul's tricks because back a couple of years ago when Kevin was first became friends with Raul, they had a like magic club nights and stuff like that where they perform. So I saw, you know, some of his tricks before. I've never seen that one. That one was really cool.
So I don't know exactly how much longer. I don't know how long that particular segment will run. It'll run until I can't show anymore. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to see. Unfortunately, unfortunately for me, fortunately for him and his family, they went to Italy. I believe that that's where they'll be staying. But I was sad that he had to leave, but at the same time, I get it. Who knows? Maybe one of these nights we'll be able to get him to show up through StreamYard here, and he'll be able to join us live and perform some magic tricks.
Yeah,
from Italy.
Cool. Kevin's used magic to get through a lot of stuff. He when he had his heart attack and almost 10 years ago, December it'll be 10 years. He used magic to get through the depression of the heart attack and losing his mother and everything. Today is actually the 10th anniversary.
The 10th year anniversary of my mother's passing.
Yeah, we miss her very much every year, every day. She's with us in little ways. She shows me that she's here in little ways. See, I know she's all around us, and when he quit smoking, that's when he became friends with Raul, and Raul awakened the magic in you again. And because the first kit I bought him was
the Chris Angel magic kit.
Chris Angel magic kit. He wanted a Chris Angel magic kit for Christmas. And like I said, he had just had a heart attack just before Christmas. And I got him that magic kit. And that was the best thing I ever got him. Because that got him through got him through stuff. So that's always been his thing to help him get through.
Help me quit smoking?
Help him quit smoking, yeah.
Which, by the way, it's been over 2 years now.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I lost track, actually.
That's funny you say that, because I was just thinking that the other day, because somebody was talking about quitting smoking and how hard it is and stuff. And it's hard. I mean, I used a lot of cannabis to help me quit smoking. I had a vape pen, and I was stuck home constantly and stuck with my own demons. And it's hard when you can't do much and all you used to do was sit there and smoke and watch TV, and can't smoke, can still watch TV.
Yep.
But we're good now. Once in a while I still have moments where I think I want a cigarette, but they don't last long.
And I think that if my mother was here with us today, I think that because she was not a tech savvy person, she hated computers, she hated
She would
technology.
have figured somehow to watch us, though. If
you
she
know
had to
what?
come over here every Wednesday,
If my mother was still alive, well, yeah, if she was still alive and was back in this area, she'd probably be sitting in a comfy chair offset watching us live.
yeah, watching us
Because that's just what
live.
she'd do. Well, hello,
Yeah.
Facebook user, whoever you
Again.
are. I don't
Is
know.
it Autumn again?
I don't know. I don't know.
She said hello once. I don't
We're
know.
back up to 13 viewers, so.
Oh yeah, going on 17 years and you still dream. Yeah.
I don't.
I don't dream about smoking.
Once in a
but
while, I'll have a dream of me smoking a cigarette.
I'll tell you, I can smell it from miles away now. Somebody could be driving by, and our house is set. Like, our old house was worse. We were like set really far away from the road and had trees blocking, and I could still smell like somebody driving by smoking a cigarette. Call me crazy, but I could. It's awful. And I argued with somebody the other day. They said to me that it doesn't stay in your system longer than 48 hours, and that's bullshit, because I walked through a secondhand cloud of smoke and come up, failed my urine test 4 days after that. And we had to tell anybody that come over to the house, you're not allowed to smoke on our property, because I had to quit in order to have surgery. And I was getting to the point where I almost couldn't walk. So I was kind of back. We both were back in the corner. He kind of did it. I think that's what helped you quit the most, is the fact that you were doing it for me.
I quit smoking because I knew that if I didn't quit smoking, you wouldn't quit smoking.
And I think that was the driving force.
And
Because you love me.
Well, yeah, I do. And that's the only reason I quit. I used to thoroughly enjoy smoking. I loved it. But I also remember and for those of you that aren't religious, that's fine. But I remember telling God, I know. If I can quit smoking cigarettes and not have the side effects of the and all that, I'll do it. When I quit smoking this time, not a withdrawal, nothing.
I was the worst one.
She was bad.
I had to reset.
I did it cold turkey.
He actually quit 3 days before I did, because I smoked a nasty cigarette butt out of an ashtray on the porch. Kevin was about almost 3 packs a day, Corey. I was about 2 packs a day.
I did everything. I did. The only time I wasn't smoking was if I was at work, like during work hours and not taking my break. Any other time, I had a cigarette hanging out of my mouth. It didn't matter what I was doing. Well, minus pumping gas, but I go to the bathroom, have to have cigarette with me.
It's funny after you quit smoking, and I'm not, please do not anybody hate me for saying this, but when you're a smoker, you don't realize how inconsiderate you can be. And
well, depending on who you are, it's
right. I mean, I never smoked and if we were in a line waiting for food, like a drive-through line,
I smoked, but I didn't. When I got up to pay for my food, I made sure that I didn't have the cigarette hanging out of my mouth or
right.
I wasn't blowing smoke.
I always try to be more, a considerate smoker. But some people, and that's something you don't realize until after you quit, is that you notice that some people are really inconsiderate when it comes to smoking, like standing right in front of a door that you go in and out of.
Which in the state of Maine,
that's illegal.
It's illegal. You're supposed to stand at least, I believe it's at least 20 feet, but I think it might be 50 feet away from any entrance. Even when I was a smoker, I didn't stand anywhere near an entrance, because if I was a non-smoker, I wouldn't want to walk through a cloud of smoke.
And I gotta explain the lazy part before people really attack me on that. Like, as far as like me and him are concerned, like, oh, I'm gonna go take a shower. Well, I'll do it after this cigarette. I'm gonna do it after this cigarette.
Everything was after this
I'm gonna
cigarette.
do that after this cigarette, and then it's like 10 cigarettes later.
Well, I guess I'll get up and do it.
You finally got up and took a shower. That's what I mean by the laziness that you don't see until after you quit. You're like, how did I don't even know how I took the time to smoke now.
Okay, so Autumn doesn't smoke to my knowledge. So
that's Sandy probably.
Sandy. So if you're showing up here as a Facebook user,
you're not signed in on Facebook.
Would you please let us know who you are so that we know who we're talking to? I hate everything about smoking. It stinks.
And I never do it indoors. Yeah, I regret. Like, I felt bad after we quit. I felt horrible when we the last house we lived on is where we quit. You know, we were living in this house while we were smoking and after we quit. We'd smoke in the house, and cleaning that bathroom for the first time after we quit smoking was horrible. And I apologize for Haley. Well, hi, Keith.
Must be Keith Johnson.
My name is Keith. Well, welcome, Keith.
I don't understand why people's names aren't showing up. Like Vicky showed up under something different, and now she's showing up under
crazy.
Facebook's being retarded again.
Yeah,
so
praying for your brother, Corey. That's horrible.
Corey. Which brother are we referring to? It doesn't matter which brother it is. Yes, absolutely. We'll send prayers, unquestionably, but let's see.
Yeah, me too, Vicky. And that, Vicky, that is what keeps me from not going back to smoking, is because of the smell and the dirtiness of it, the ashtrays, the ashes, the tar on your fingers, the tar on the walls. It's really nasty and stuff like that. And I'm not bashing anybody, because we used to be smokers, but that's stuff that you don't notice until after you quit.
Kim Brown. That must be, I'm guessing, Kim Michaud Brown.
Why aren't people showing up with their actual?
Because Facebook is being stupid tonight.
If you guys, I'm sorry guys, but you guys are not showing
burn
up.
Facebook down. If you guys are having any problems watching us on Facebook, please go to our YouTube channel and check us out there. It's youtube.com/Kevin B Entertainment. You can watch us there. You can watch us on Twitch and on Twitter. Don't suffer the Facebook.
You hurt yourself on Facebook's behalf.
Going to freaking YouTube.
Going to freaking YouTube. Calm down.
Oh my word, that's too funny. So, all right. Yes.
Are you telling me to calm down? Did you see my meme earlier? It was like, don't tell me to calm down. It had the boyfriend, or says, when you tell your wife to calm down, and it had the wife and the husband was in a headlock, and had it. Oh, what is that move where you have the legs wrapped around and a headlock? Is that just a headlock? You have your is that the full Nelson?
No, full Nelson's when you get your arms coming up in behind their head. And
yeah, she had her legs wrapped around him and her arms going. That's about it. When you tell me to calm down, don't tell me to calm down.
Yeah, telling your wife or your better half to calm down is like trying to give a cat a bath. just saying.
Well, you know.
Absolutely. I haven't talked to Mark in a long time. We will absolutely pray for him. And
definitely.
Next time you talk to him, Corey, you make sure that you tell him that we say hello, and we'd love to see him pop in on the show sometime. Just make sure you mute the others, or the audio gets kind of Yeah, Frank, you can't listen to all the audios.
Yeah, they're delayed. I will say on Twitch, you're just about right on. At least when I was watching it yesterday.
Doing the test?
Yeah, you were like right on, where Facebook, it's like sometimes between 10 and 15 seconds.
Are you saying that
delay.
Facebook is slow? I don't believe it.
That's because they have to fine tune and check you're not saying something bad
yeah.
before they
Oh, yeah.
post it.
All right. So without further ado, we need to say thank you to our sponsors yet again.
Yet again, it's that time to say
It
thank you
is.
to our sponsors.
So,
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
are you done?
Yes.
Okay. So a huge shout out to Stan Terrell from
The Boneyard.
Area code 207-227-8680 for all your property maintenance, carpentry, and soon snow plowing needs. Check him out at the Boneyard on Facebook.com, and also at the end of the credits shows his website address.
That's right. And not only does he sell novelty items, he's also selling these baseball caps. The leather baseball cap, which would be the one that you see on the far right, those hats are $15, and all the other baseball caps are $10 a piece. So go ahead and get set up with some of his merchandise. As a matter of fact, you can read all that information scrolling across the bottom.
Screen.
But see, he also has a website. It's https://uen.com/n-us-b/the Boneyard.
I like you, Annie.
The Boneyard.
So just saying. Go check him out.
Oh yeah.
Buy some stuff. Tell him that you heard about him from us. I would love to find out that our show is generating some kind of business to him.
Oh my word.
And we also want to give a huge shout out to
me, MD Designs, because I do stuff too. I'm so fancy. You'll never know. That was awesome.
And as always, a huge shout out to Josh Bauer from J. Bauer Art.
Josh Bauer.
For all your graphic design and artistic needs, get a hold of Josh Bauer. You can check out his website at jbauerart.com. You can go to jbauerartshop.com. You can email him at jbauerart@gmail.com. You can find him on Facebook at facebook.com/jbauerart and on Instagram at jbauerarts. Don't forget J. Bauer Art. And you tell him,
Josh Bauer.
You tell him that we sent you, and he'll do something a little.
I'm sure he'll throw in
super
something
special.
and he'll be awful tickled.
That's right. And for those of you that do not know, you've been watching our show long enough now, you should know, Josh Bauer is responsible. He's responsible for the main event with Kevin and Mia. As you can see above us, she is responsible for the background. He's also responsible for.
As I do stuff too.
You already had your turn, lady.
I'm so fancy.
He's also responsible for the main event show open. We want to also give a huge shout out to Terry MacGyver from TMI Prints.
Terry MacGyver, TMI Prints.
Terry is responsible for, that's right, the Kevin B Entertainment logo and name.
A sippy sip.
Here's to you, Terry. Cheers, my
I
friend.
won't go to bed till midnight. It's coffee. I don't usually drink coffee this late, but you know what?
And last, but certainly not least, by any means, Peter Anthony from Peter Anthony Productions.
Peter Anthony Productions.
Peter Anthony is responsible for this month's giveaway.
What will they win, Kevin?
If you win the drawing, you will win not one. You could call this a fridge magnet, I suppose. That's where all mine are. It's an autographed magnet. This one here has Lar Park Lincoln and the immortal Jason Voorhees, aka Jason Brooks, from that's right, Roseblood, the Friday the 13th fan film, written, directed, produced, and all that other stuff by none other than Peter Anthony. So you get one of these magnets. Whoops. One of these magnets that is autographed. There is another magnet of General Brackbauer. It's got Peter Anthony, Sine Lutzis, and whoever the guy in the background is. So, yep, these two are magnets. And then, but wait, there's more.
There's more. You say
I
the
get so
best
excited.
for last.
I get so excited. I'm trying not to screw this stuff up. But you also get an autographed photograph of that magnet right there, only much larger. So that is what is up for the drawing for this month. So Mia, tell them how they can get entered into the drawing.
They can get entered by liking and sharing through Facebook and YouTube. Those are the only ones I really can see who exactly shares. The other stuff, it just shows how many share, but not who is sharing. Facebook and YouTube are the only ones that show who has shared. So like and share this video, and you can be, if you donate, make a donation if you'd like to support us, and all the donations go back into what we do here to make things greater and bigger and better for you guys.
That's right.
Or you can guess the beats me in the later episode to get put in for a drawing. And it's a new month, so all last month's names got thrown away. So we're starting a new month fresh. We changed the way we do giveaways because we wanted to make sure that the people that actually pay attention to us, watch us, interact with us, love us, and keep coming back for more. Don't know why. Addicts. But we make sure that you guys get more attention and get more opportunities to win these drawings. And so far, we've been very pleased.
Yes, I'm satisfied with how this season has gone so far. As far as, we've been keeping our viewers up, which is good. The more people we can get to watch, now that we've expanded to where we're broadcasting, I'm hoping that this will increase our audience base. I've noticed that for the most part, up until the Facebook brain fart of 2021 tonight, we've kept about 13 viewers throughout the whole night. So that's badass. Your live audio is lagging by almost a full second on all platforms.
I'm responsible for the racist pumpkin.
Jeez.
Orange lives matter. All right.
That's right. Oranges and pumpkins.
Orange lives matter too.
Okay, so
so much.
If you or somebody you know that has a business would like to sponsor Kevin B Entertainment, give me a call at area code 207-762-1478, and I'll tell you everything that you need to know in order to become a sponsor, whether it's a full-time, year-round sponsor like The Boneyard, Peter Anthony Productions, businesses like that, or if you just want to sponsor a month's giveaway, we can make arrangements for that as well.
And you get a whole month of advertising. I wouldn't say free because you donate something to us, whether it's a gift certificate or product or something, you get a whole month of sponsorship. And Kevin and I Jason had to leave, but we have pretty big mouths and we're not afraid to tell people stuff.
That's right. You do right by us, and we have no problem telling everybody how awesome you are. Screw us over, and we also have no problem telling people how much of a you are.
Yeah, I think we've proved that.
Now, fortunately, we haven't had to do the negative. We've only done the positive, and that's I like to keep it that way. But if you're not a business and you would still like to support us, you can do that by sending us a donation to paypal.me/Kevin B Entertainment. Not only will we be more than happy to take your money, again, every penny that we get from anywhere goes right back into doing what we do here at Kevin B Entertainment. Whether it's the main event with Kevin and Mia, Friday Night Frights with Kevin B Entertainment as a whole. We don't technically profit. I mean, if you think about it, we don't make, like, we're not using the money to go out shopping.
No, we're still broke.
Yeah, we're still broke. We're still a couple of broke ass
We're still
bitches.
broke. We ain't shy about our brokenness. Did you just identify that pumpkin as a jack-o'-lantern? Thank you. We said last week he was sick of the fall because
Kept screwing with the green screen effect.
The fall foliage is absolutely breathtaking. It is.
It's beautiful.
But it was messing with our green screen. So we figured it was Halloween. So what the hell? We put a pumpkin. So I'm sure the Russian bot would sponsor.
Okay, I'm not sure which one this Facebook user is. It says, and how many viewers tonight so far?
We've averaged about 13 to 16.
Okay,
viewers.
well, 15 is the highest that I've seen with my own 2 eyes.
16.
Did you see
Yeah,
16?
I saw
Okay,
16
so
at one point.
So hi, whoever this Facebook user is.
For some reason, Facebook is not showing us some of the users, so we do not know who you are. So if we do not address you, just make sure you tell us. If you want us to know who you are, tell us who you are, because
That might be Keith.
we can't.
Again,
We can't. There's some of the accounts that aren't showing through as you guys, so we have no idea. It comes up like the blank just portrait, and then Facebook user.
Yeah,
so we have no idea.
That's all it says.
Yeah, and he's not seeing all the comments. Facebook is being screwy. All right, is it that time?
I have 4 eyes. That counts as double the viewers.
Yes, it's Keith. Hi, welcome, Keith. I think I already said that. What time is it?
Well, we've thanked our sponsors. We talked about the giveaway. You told them how they could enter the giveaway. We told them how they can sponsor and support us.
Oh, you got to show what you do on Fridays.
That's right. It's now time for you guys.
If you guys missed it, I know there's some people that have just joined us.
And there are some of you that I understand are not horror movie fans.
Right.
Now, if you don't like the blood and the guts and the gore, I totally get that. But keep in mind that not every single episode is going to be us watching blood, guts, and gore. As a matter of fact, last week we watched Little Shop of Horrors, the 1960 original
I
version.
think a toddler could have watched that without getting scared. It was very much. He's starting you guys off easy, and then he's gonna get to the real. He's starting off soft, is what I've watched some of the stuff that he watches.
I'll tell you, I've got my feelers out there. Okay, not those feelers.
Be exterminated.
So last week we watched Little Shop of Horrors. Facebook kicked me off, saying that I used copyrighted material, which was inaccurate, and I chewed them out for it. So I'm hoping that I won't have this problem again this week. But this week, it's a whole new show. So check this out.
Are you a fan of horror films? If so, have we got the show for you. Kevin B Entertainment presents Friday Night Fright with Kevin B, the show dedicated just to horror movies. Friday nights at 9 p.m., Kevin Blood talks about horror films that he's watched. There will be watch parties and interviews with people from some of these films. Tune in every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Kevin B Entertainment. If you dare.
Pretty cool.
Now, this week's film is the 1932 White Zombie.
I've never seen that. So
Neither have I. And I
have
thought
to
it
get
would
my
be
snacks ready and
I thought it would be a
sit
good idea to
down.
watch a film that I haven't watched and watch it with the audience, and we can talk about it that way. We'll see how that goes.
I like the fact that people share tidbits about the movies too during the show. That's pretty cool.
So Corey asks, can I ask, are you going to try and do some at some point Jeepers Creepers? Well, the problem that I run into, Corey, is that
Copyright.
it's the copyright thing. So I won't be able to watch the entire film because I don't know anybody involved with that film. So I might be able to show itty bitty clips here and there and discuss those. Jeepers Creepers is definitely on the table. Unfortunately, like I said, we can't watch the whole film. So we will discuss that. Why does it got to be a white zombie?
Bobby.
I didn't name the movie, man. If it was black zombie, blue zombie,
Was
orange
it back
zombie.
in 1960s, you said?
No, this one here is a 1932.
1932.
So I'm taking it way back.
Yeah.
But yeah, any of those films that I can't get access to as far as watching the entire film, get permission to do so, I can do little clips. And yes, Rob Zombie's white too.
Rob Zombie's cool.
I've been kind of hounding Rob Zombie. I know he's busy. He's working on the Munsters. They just got done building 1313 Mockingbird Lane. That not just the house.
See that.
Not just the house though. They built the whole neighborhood.
What?
The whole neighborhood that you can see
that
from
must
the
be an
show.
expensive movie, right
It's
there.
Rob
Well,
Zombie.
I know
Do you
it's
think?
Rob Zombie.
Really?
Yeah,
Come on.
I know.
I would love to be able to get him.
He doesn't half-ass do anything.
No, he doesn't.
Rob Zombie does it. He does it. He does it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's. I want to start off with some of the classics and get that vibe going and see how we do with that. Not to mention, gives me the opportunity to actually watch films with the audience and talk with the audience and get a feel for how that particular scenario is going to go. Last week was awesome. I only saw maybe 10 viewers, but we kept a conversation going.
Believe it or not, being married to this guy, I'm not a huge horror fan. He watches half the horror movies by himself. There's some of them that I'll sit there and watch with him.
Wait until I get into the Friday the 13th.
He watches a majority of them by himself. So, I mean, yeah, Robert, if you want to message me some of the movies that you're talking about.
Yeah, because
he'll look them up. Because, I mean, especially if...
And Stephanie made some... Stephanie Smock made some suggestions. Like he said,
the whole thing is the whole copyright thing. It might end up being in... like showing clips of the movie and talking about it. Might not always be the full full movie.
Send those suggestions in a private message and we'll look them up and see what we can do with
Definitely.
that.
Yeah.
So, all right, it's now time for your
look what I
can do. So check this out, guys.
Look what I can do!
What you'll need: soda bottle, half cup of peroxide, food coloring, dish soap, 3 tablespoons of water, 1 tablespoon of yeast, funnel, and a stir stick. You put 1 tablespoon of dish soap into the bottle and swished it around a little, not sure why, but we did. Then we added the half cup of peroxide with 8 drops of green food coloring, but you can use whatever color you want. This was us whisking the yeast together and pouring it into it. Now, it didn't react as fast as we wanted it to, but it was successful. Hydrogen peroxide breaks down into oxygen and water. As an amount of hydrogen peroxide generates a large volume of oxygen, the oxygen quickly pushes out of the container. Soapy water traps the oxygen, creating bubbles, and it turns into foam.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It's kind of poopy that it didn't react. Like according to like the videos and stuff, it was supposed to. It's called elephant toothpaste because it's supposed to just like spray right out. Like, but for some reason, I don't know if my yeast was old. It's not old yeast, or I don't know if my yeast was bad, or I didn't let it bloom. I don't know, but
I don't understand it.
It still kind of worked the way it was supposed to.
Just slower. I mean, so it didn't explode. It's probably for the best because that probably would have made a huge mess in the kitchen.
Yeah, well, we did it. That's why we did it in the sink, because we were afraid that it was gonna make a huge mess, and that's the last thing I wanted was to have to clean my kitchen after.
I can't say that I blame you.
No.
So, all right. Well, now it's time.
Oh, is it beats me time?
It is. It is time. So
I don't even remember what this one is.
Me either. So
Me either.
So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, this is this week's Beats Me. Okay, audio's back up. We're back up. Okay, so had a few funny guesses. Had
Baby Shark. Good one,
Baby Shark.
Bobby.
Sorry, Bobby, wrong. Dragula, no. So here's
no,
a
but
hint.
That would have been a good one that he could have done.
I
I think I've heard you play that before.
I
I've heard you play White Rob Zombie before.
honestly couldn't tell you. I can tell you this. It is, it is rock. And it is from 1984. So we'll see if anybody can guess it from those hints. I'll keep an eye on the comments while we're talking. And if somebody guesses it right, we're not going to play it again, but I'll give you another hint after Mia's top 10, which is coming up next. So it's from 1984 and it is a rock song. Those are both excellent guesses, Corey, but you are not correct.
Right genre, though. You're getting warmer. Oh, it almost sounds like we're not going to take it. Yeah.
No.
Well, welcome, Mulberry Farms.
Mulberry Farms. Do you know who that is? I know who that is.
Aaron.
Aaron and
Lee.
Aaron and Lee. Thank you for joining us. Love Shack. No. Good guess, though. Actually, if you think, I could see where they would think maybe Love Shack. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. We've yet to get a winner, but like I said, after Mia's top 10, we will, I'll give you the final hint and see if anybody guesses it before the show is over. So without further ado, it's now time for
Mia's Top 10. And if Kim is still in the room, yes, I'm still continuing the top 10. And it was you, because of you, that the top 10 started. And it has been, I think, the only segment that has stayed this whole time. I think everything else has gotten revamped and we've added different segments, but Mia's top 10 has been the only thing through all 3 seasons that has stayed. People, I don't know, they love it. I don't get it.
They do.
And I make my own. I don't copy from David Letterman. I make my own top 10.
That's right. And I think your top 10s are just as funny as his.
All right. Speaking of, tonight's top 10 things not to say when you get pulled over.
Oh, boy.
We should have done this a couple weeks ago.
Stan got pulled over.
Stan got pulled over when we had our wing challenge.
Yep.
So, number 10, with no further ado, number 10, no, you assume the position, Piggy.
Ooh.
We're starting that off real good.
Yeah.
Number 9, I'm surprised you stopped me. Dunkin' Donuts has a 3-for-1 special. Number 8, if I bend over, will I still get a ticket? Number 7, want to race me to the station, Sparky? Number 6, I know I was weaving, but I was trying to hit all the little green men.
Oh, my word.
Number 5, on the way to the station, can we get a 6-pack? Number 4, come on, write the damn ticket. The bar's closed in 20 minutes. Number 3, how long is this going to take? Your wife is expecting me. Oh. Number 2, hey, officer, is that your nightstick or are you glad to see me? And number 1, back off, Barney. I've got a piece.
Ooh. Yeah, never say that to a cop. Never say that to a cop. Oh, my God. That right there will get you.
Those are some bad ones. Don't say any of these to cops.
Yeah, don't say any of those to an
and
officer.
Do not, and if you do not say, well, I heard it on the main event with Kevin and Mia. It was on Mia's top 10.
Actually,
do not say that.
if you do say those things, definitely point them in our direction and tell them they should check out the show because it's some damn funny stuff.
She was laughing when she was saying it. She didn't mean it.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was
Pretty funny stuff.
pretty funny stuff. That
Pretty
was
funny
funny.
stuff.
Are you in the mood for a short story time?
Oh boy, short story time.
It's time for story time. Shortly after I got my first car, a friend of mine and I were driving. We were headed back into Caribou from Presque Isle. We had just crossed a bridge and we were going up that hill. Well, this was in 1980 something Nissan Sentra. And I'm going up. I had just gotten past the 45 mile an hour sign, but I was only doing like 25 because I was still in the process of learning how to drive stick with this car. Because this car had a wonky transmission that you had to shift weird. I got pulled over by a state trooper. Luckily, I wasn't drinking. I wasn't under the influence of anything other than not really knowing how to operate this car very well. So the cop pulls me over and he says, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And I said, "Because you think I'm pretty." He didn't find that funny. He said, "No." He's like, do you realize how fast you were going?" I said, "Well, I'm pretty sure I wasn't speeding." He's like, "No, you weren't speeding at all. You're actually doing 20 miles under the speed limit." And I was like, "Well, I'm sorry." He goes, "So have you been drinking tonight?" And I was like, "No, officer, there's not a drop of blood in my alcohol." And he looked at me and he's like, "Really?" And I was like, "No, seriously, I'm good." And he goes, "Can you get out of the vehicle?" I was like, "No, you come in here. It's a lot warmer." And that's when he said, "Get out of the car." Okay.
Good going.
Okay. So I get out and he puts me through the sobriety test and all that. And I said, "Officer, I'm just messing with you. I used the F-bomb then, and I didn't do it tonight."
We've done good. We've done the whole show with
yeah. So let's see if we can keep that going. So I said to him, I was like, "No, I haven't been drinking. I'm not under the influence." He goes, "Why are you going so slow?" And I explained to him what was going on. He's like, "Well, you might want to pick up the pace a little bit." And I was like, "Well, don't pull me over again because when I take off, I'm going up a hill. I'm probably going to stall all the shit. So, yeah, don't pull me over again." Thanks, Bobby. You can do it for me.
Bobby's a toe pincher.
He is a boo-boo pincher.
He's a boo-boo pincher.
So that was my story for the night. And I've probably said it before, but okay. So we had another guest, Round and Round by Rat. No. So
you want to give him another hint and play it again? Or?
No, I'm not playing it
You're
again.
not playing it again.
But I will give you another hint.
Boys.
This one here will give it away right off. The name of the album was Animalize from 1984.
Knob Todd Twaddler.
What the hell, Frank?
It's a knob twaddler.
I don't want to know.
I came up with a new word the other day. Yes, it was this morning, as a matter of fact. Intellidum. And that's the people that like use big book words that have no clue what they mean.
Indubitably.
And they fill their fill their comment with mostly like big book words, and they try to make themselves sound smarter, but they're really stupid. So intellidum is my new word. I'm going to eventually come out with my own dictionary. Robert Cowdery.
Congratulations. I need to get a sound effect that goes ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, we need to get that. Yes. Good job. That was all. We didn't have to play it again. I really thought we were going to have to play it again. But
so we got to make a note that.
Yes. Robert won.
Congratulations for getting your name put in.
I'm like an elephant. I never forget.
Until she does.
Until I do. I don't forget about the drawings though, because I really love when people win our drawings. And Bobby, we're not putting that up.
Right? Yeah, I can't do that, Bobby. Bad enough it was in the comments. I cannot put that up on the screen because
click.
yes.
Click.
Sorry. What was it?
Sorry. It was Kiss, Heaven's on Fire.
Heaven's on Fire by Kiss. And no, it wasn't a perfect rendition of it. None of my renditions of any of these songs are perfect. I do the best I can with what little bit I got left in me. Hello, folks. Love yous.
Love you too.
Love you too. Not sure which one it is this time.
Right? Everybody keeps
What is going on with
I
Facebook,
don't
man?
know.
I don't get it. So whoever this Facebook user is, it says, hello, folks. Love yous.
Thank
Please
you. We love you too.
identify yourself so we know who we're talking about. We love all of our fans.
Sure. I click.
There, see, I'll put that up.
Click, Bobby, click.
He's referring to the comment I made last
Click
night.
clacker.
The think box with the click clackers. Oh my God, I just said that to Molly, but she said, no, it's not.
Oh, well, there.
What?
Yeah, people are having a hard time seeing. Oh, it's Lois.
Oh, it's Lois.
Hello.
Well, hello, Lois. Thank you for joining
we
us.
Love you too. Thank you. We're almost done for tonight.
We just finished. We're just now waka waka waka.
Yeah, we're
killing
following
time.
up. We just had our Beats Me, and somebody guessed it. Congratulations, Robert.
Yes, your name gets to get put into the bowl yet again.
You get an extra drawing this week, and in case anybody has just showed up and they're not aware that we do have monthly drawings, and you have to like and share our video, or donate money to us so we can keep going, or guess the Beats Me.
Yep. Well, the Beats Me gets you put in an extra time. You still gotta like and share our show to get your name initially put in there, right?
Yes, you can like and share on Facebook and YouTube, and I will see who likes and shares the stuff, and your names will get put in for the drawing. And it's a new month, so new month's new drawing. So yes, Robert is on YouTube. He is in Facebook jail.
Facebook jail. That's dumb.
He called someone a jackass.
Is that why he got put in Facebook jail?
I told him, I said,
What?
if you called him a jackass, and they meant to, they were meant to be called a jackass because they were being a jackass.
No, Bobby, we've got another Robert in the audience. It's Robert Cowdery Jr. Is it Jr.?
Yes.
Robert Cowdery. Anyway.
Yes.
So, and just one more time, I'm going to just throw this out here. If you guys are interested, and even if you're not, this is what's up for grabs for this month's drawing. We've got 2 magnets, one that has Lar Park Lincoln and Jason Voorhees, a.k.a. the immortal Jason Brooks from Roseblood, a Friday the 13th fan film made by Peter Anthony Productions, which I've already got mine, so I'm happy there. We've also got another magnet that has General Brackbauer and I can't remember. Her name's Rose, but I can't remember what her last name is. I don't think it's Blood, because if so, then that would make us related. Inspired by my last name, maybe. I doubt it. But anyway, this is Peter Anthony and Sine. I think it's Sine Lutzis, I think is how that's pronounced. And both of these are autographed by Peter Anthony. And last but not least, you get a full-size photograph of the same magnet I just showed you, only this is a photograph, or I think this would be considered a print.
Yes.
So that is what is up for grabs for this month. I'm very excited for whoever wins that. I know we've got some folks out there that are really, really itching to get their hands on some.
Are they ever, Bobby?
Peter Anthony
I've
stuff.
never seen people so friggin' panty bunchers in my life lately. It's awful. Facebook is going to be left to a bunch of Karens and Kyles while everybody else goes on to another platform, because the rest of us have had enough of the Karen and the Kyles. So
And if
I
your
know
name is
I
Karen
have.
or Kyle,
No offense.
no offense
but
to you.
I feel bad that those are the names given to those type of people. If your name is Karen and Kyle and you're not actually a Karen or a Kyle, you know, I don't come up with the names. I just, you know, say them.
So, all right, that wraps it up for us here at the main event with
Never heard
Kevin and
anybody
Mia.
called a Mia. I'm just saying. And mean it in a bad way. So,
Okay. So,
anyways, we're done.
you digress yet again. So, don't forget to join me this Friday.
Yes.
Should I run it again? Wow. Wow. Because she's not on the show, she's not going to fully support it.
Oh, what?
Just kidding. But hey, check this out.
Are you a fan of horror films? If so, have we got the show for you. Kevin B Entertainment presents Friday Night Fright with Kevin B, a show dedicated just to horror movies. Friday nights at 9 p.m., Kevin Blood talks about horror films that he's watched. There will be watch parties and interviews with people from some of these films. Tune in every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Kevin B Entertainment. If you dare.
That's right. This Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can check us out. Nobbling Kev. What is this? Co-worker of Bobby.
The Russian
bot.
bot at Russian bot dotting.
All right, Nob and Kev. Thanks for joining us, Nob and Kev. Glad you can make it. In case you're not aware, you spell Russian totally incorrect. So if you're working for the Russian Bot Inc., they're probably going to fire you.
Turn our mic. We got audio.
Our mics are up.
He's saying we're having an audio issue.
No, you're having an audio issue. Our audio's still running.
Hear us?
We're still putting out audio.
Hello.
See, the lights are moving.
Hello.
So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so very much.
Don't forget to join me this Friday. We're watching 1932's White Zombie. I'm so excited. Audio is fine here. So, Corey, stand up so you can hear.
Are you sitting on your ears?
I love you guys. You know that. That was all in fun. He
Nothing but love.
Our bot still
And
in
debug both spelling errors to be expected. All right.
Okay, perfect. Wow.
As long as you're not asking me about my extended car warranty, I'm all right.
I just
Corey,
stood
I
up.
just stood up.
Can you hear us better now? Well, he must have been able to hear us because he wouldn't have heard that comment.
It's like trying to turning the radio down when you're trying to find a street.
Oh my God.
His radio in his truck actually.
If I turn that feature on,
It
will
actually
turn it
turns down when he slows down and goes up when he goes faster. What
Okay.
the hell?
Windows support culling, you have a virus.
Nah.
No, I took some
I
penicillin
had
for
my
that.
speakers off on my device. Corey, that was a Pebcat.
I gotta put that up because that's funny.
Later, Knob and Kev.
All right. So again, before we get wrapped up in another conversation, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Again, don't forget to join me this Friday for White Zombie. I'm excited.
I'm
I
excited.
hope you are.
I can't wait to watch it.
So yes, join me at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on all of the same YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Kevin B Entertainment's Facebook pages, both the group and the Kevin B Entertainment page. And we will see you next week for the main event.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
We love y'all.
Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe.